Alright, so welcome to the last part of my video where I am going to go ahead and open all the earring portions from that eBay box that I got. I think it's going to go out in 3 different parts now because it was just such a giant haul. And like I said before, if I do start doing giant boxes from like eBay where you're not exactly 100% sure of everything that's in them, I think it might just make sense to go ahead and do like auctioning it off on whatnot, and then doing the live stream on YouTube, and then you can come and buy if you want to as well. So here we're going to go ahead and look at the last items. There is a necklace that is in a bag here, and I think what I'll do is very similar to how I've been estimating prices, except for earrings. I'm going to do a $5 and $10 pile, and then of course a crafting pile. If there are necklaces that I think are worth more than $10, I will put them in a $15 pile. So I'm going to do 5, 10, and 15. I'm just going to move everything to the side real quick. And I don't think I'm going to really take them all out of bags because they're all pretty nice in the bags right now, and that might take a really long time. So I'm going to go ahead and show. So this first one is a pair of nice little earrings. They are just a little bit metal in color. They have just 3 different parts. I think they're pretty unique. I think I want to take them out, even though I just said I'm not going to take them out. I think I might just take these out because I like them. I want to see what they look like and how they feel. All right, so they're a little bit more, just like I said before, metallic, but black. I think they are really unique, and I do think that they could possibly go for about $10 on those pairs, so I'm going to put them in the $10 pile. Next one is a necklace. I'll go ahead and take this one out too. You know, I'll probably wind up taking them out, all of them, and just putting them back in, but you know. This is just a little one that's like, I'm kind of confused as to how this works. It's maybe, hold on. Maybe it's like a choker, and it goes, okay, it's got like 3 parts where it can go like this and like this. So maybe it's more of a bracelet. I'm gonna call it, I don't know. And because we are not sure, we're just going to put it as a $2 item until we can figure it out, because if you don't know what it is, it's kind of non-purposeful. $2 item of something to figure out. Next item are these little black ones. They're just like black and gold. They look pretty cheapy to me. I don't know if I'd even be able to get like $5 on these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in the $2 pile. These earrings are really cool. They have like a rope feeling to them. Yeah, I like these. I like that they put them together too, but it just like feels like kind of ropey, but it's metal, like metal rope. I could see these going for a 10. Very neat. These are just some little colorful earrings. I actually think I had a pair of these once when I was younger, and I probably bought them at Claire's. So I'm going to call these $2 earrings. These feel like stone even through the bag, or at least like a heavy acrylic. Let's see. So yeah, they're kind of like some kind of stone or glass, I'm thinking. So they're kind of cool. I like the little dots on them, and I really like the hooks are really good quality. There is a little bit of wear on them. So I'd probably say they would do in the $5 to $10 range, just because, like I said, they're kind of unique in being like possibly glass. So I'll put them in the $10 range. Little pink enamel earrings that also have a little bit of blue in them. This is why I didn't want to open the bags. They take forever. But definitely different, kind of unique. Like, it almost reminds me of like when you would take glue, like that neon glue, and mix in the blue. That rhymes, neon glue, mix in the blue. So those are really cute. I would definitely say these would be a $5 pair. These I can already feel are very cheapy, just kind of chintzy a little bit. I don't know if they're enamel. I'm going to take them out even though they feel cheap because I want to see if they're kind of an enamel. It's really weird. I think they are enamel. They look like they're a little bit scratched up. I don't know, it's not showing like really well like what that looks like. Let me see if I put that down more, the light. It's not really showing the colors very well, but it's, here we go. It's like blue and green and orange, but it is enamel, but it is kind of like a cheapy earring back. So they're probably vintage of some kind with just like a cheaper metal, but kind of unique at the same time. So I would say that these would go at least for $5. Next, same kind of quality, a cheaper metal earrings, possibly vintage. These are clips. I'm not gonna take them out. They look like tires, kind of. Like if I advertise these as tire earrings, I could probably get more for them and say like they're tire themed. But if I just said round earrings, I would say that they would go in the $2. But if I even like colored with spray paint or something, or made them all black, they could possibly go for more. So I'm gonna put them in the $5 range, only because I feel like I might do something to them or just use different keywords for them and could sell them for more if I went that route. I kind of like the idea of them being tires. I know they're probably not supposed to be tires, but I like the idea of them being tires. These are hangy dangly little earrings. They're cute. Nothing too special. They're like little metal beads. I'd say possibly in the $2 range for those. They seem like some that you would see a lot. These are interesting, and these little metal hoops. I wouldn't normally bother even taking this out because I would say like $2 or something for hoops, but they are labeled. I don't know if you can see that. It's not showing up very well, but it says like Ibon. So that makes me want to look it up to kind of find out more information about them. There we go. So I'll have to find out, and then I'll put it in like the text of the screen. But for now, I'm going to value them at $2. I'm going to leave them out too, so I can figure that out. Some little enamel, but chipped enamel. So these would be more of like a scrap or to make something with them. They're like a little bit of pink. I think they could be definitely redone in another color. It's more like an enamel paint, not an enamel thing, I think. But maybe paint is enamel. I have to look that up. That's so sad, I don't know that. Paint should be, enamel is a type of paint. What am I talking about? Anywho, I'm gonna put them in $2 range because they would be made into something else. I decided, like I said, I left those in there because I could either spray paint them or just market them as tires. That's why they're in the $5 pile. Oh, these are cute. Cute little earrings. They're just little hearts. Little dangly heart earrings. Color in the room today is just not helpful. Maybe if I turn on some lights. Oh yeah, that would be very helpful if I turned on the light behind me, I think. Does that help a little bit? Maybe. I don't know. But they're just little dangly heart earrings. Very cute. I don't think that they're real silver or anything, but I'm going to put them in the $2 range. Here's another pair of earrings. These are kind of similar, I feel like, to like those other ones that are like the hoops. They're all stuck together, but they're also kind of like that metal rope, but a little bit different quality. I think they're really cool. I would say that these would possibly go in the $10 range as well. All right, this next piece is just a kind of simple necklace. I'm going to say it's probably more of a cheaper made necklace. I do like how pretty that looks. So I think it could start in the $10 range and then possibly take an offer on that one. So I'll put $10. And for like most of my items, I would take offers on anyways. But that would be like the start price. These are another enamel piece. It looks like vintage. Again, they're more of that cheaper metal. So my guess is like these are type of earrings that you would have found at like possibly the Dollar Tree back in the day. Although like it doesn't even look like this has an earring part on this. So these are broken, I think. This one has the metal post. This one does not. So I'm going to just go ahead and say in the $2 as scrap pile. I'm just putting all the $2 pieces, even if it's scrap or not, together in the same place. Let's do some turning. Here we have a black beaded necklace. Just a simple but long. Oh, it's like multi-strand, so it comes back around like that. I would say that would go in the $5 range unless you put a pendant on it, and then I would say 10. I'm not going to put a pendant on it. I think you know what I'm going to do with that. So we're going to put it in the $10 range, and it'll go in with a pendant for that price. Where's the $10 range? Oh, there it is. Now this has a pendant, and it looks awesome. Totally awesome. Love this. Chunky thing. Might keep for myself. It's definitely a lighter weight metal. It has different stones in it. I don't know what this metal is made out of, but it is so cute. I really like how long it is. It's like the perfect length, and then this really nice lightweight pendant. To value it, even though it is lightweight, I still think it's rather unique. The lightweight piece of it though makes me feel like it would not sell. Like if I tried to sell it in a more expensive range, someone would be like, this is not exactly what I thought it would be, but I'd have to figure out what it's made out of really. Because it's quite unique, like almost feels like tin or something. But I'm gonna put it in, I don't have a $15 range, but I'm going to make one separate for that. Like I could see this going for at least $15, if not more. But I don't know what it's made out of, but it just sounds like it would be like tin, which is cool. And it looks a little bit old. I like it. I really like it a lot. So that one's my only $15 piece because it is a necklace so far. This one is just a really tiny chain, so I would put that in the scrap pile and say $2. This one is a beaded necklace, and it's on wire. There's some shell pieces. I'm not going to take it out because I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to get back in afterwards. Nothing too special about it. I would say that it would probably go in the $10 range. Next are just these little silver earrings. They're kind of neat on that in the inside. In the inside, they are more textured. So I find that really cool. Like they're almost cooler in the inside, like this way than they are this way. They would need to be polished, but I'm gonna say they'd go in the $5 range. Just some little pink vintage earrings, plastic, $2 range. some oval hoops. They look kind of brown or more gold, like a golden brown color, which is kind of cool, but I'd say probably the $2 range on those. Here is just a nice wire part. I'm going to put it in the making pile or so we'll say in the $2 range. I'll go ahead and put this one in the $5 range as well because I'm going to make something out of it and it doesn't have its whole value yet, just to be fair. Another kind of that brown tint with hoop earrings, I'm going to say $2 range. Definitely vintage looking. More vintage clips, $2 range. I'm not really know a lot about clips, or if they go for like a lot. I would think things that are more unique clip wise would go for more, like these are clips, so I would value these higher. Those are other ones are just really plain. These are just little black ones. I would say $5. This is weird that I'll have to take this one out because it's different. Little dangly hoops with little faux pearls. That's kind of cute. Those would be cute little danglies. I would say that could go in the $5 range. I think those are nice. Hook them together so they don't get lost. Ooh, that's a cool one, like all together. Very neat. Say $5 range on those. Possibly more, but we'll say 5. Oh look, here's a matching set to that other one, or at least kind of similar. Like they have that same shape. The interesting part is they do say something on same name, that Ibon, that I thought I might be able to pull out and see, but can't. That other one was over here too somewhere. I left it out in the open. I know, please, while I look for those. So both this pair and this pair both have that Ibon on it, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I did some research and it actually says, I looked a little closer, it actually says IBBCN, and what it means is the IBB is International Bullion Brokers, which means that the jewelry is a little bit more high quality even though it's affordable, and the CN stands for being made in China. For now, I'm gonna put these in the $5 pile. And then do a little bit more research on them. So that's 2 more for the $5 pile. So I have my $5, my $2, my $10, my really cool item, and a couple things left. So let's take a look-see. Oh, these are really neat. They're like, they have like little stone pieces and little glass pieces. I would say these would definitely go in the $10 range on those. They're very unique. This is just a ring with like a pearl on it. It's in like the $2 range here. These are some really cool vintage earrings, but nothing too very special. Just some golden red tone. I would say $5 range just because they're a little bit more hefty and are vintage and different. Could be a silver little bracelet. Definitely more of a vintage item. Going to put in the $2 range because right now it's severely tarnished. These are cute little earrings, nothing too fancy. If I lot them up, I could sell them for more, maybe in a pile of 5, like a pile of 5. Maybe some of these could go together and then it would be $5, but I'm going to put them in the $2 range. And these are really cute. Let's see. That's interesting. They kind of move around it. Like they're only like tied on by like a thread. So you could possibly like move them differently or different ways. It's kind of unique. I wonder if somebody made something like that. I don't know. I like them. I think they are unique and different. So I would say potentially the $5 range, and maybe they would go somewhere in the middle. These look like acrylic, but they also look smooth like clay. These are plastic. not shiny or anything, but just like kind of plastic vintagey piece. They do have a little bit of dirt right there. Oh, it comes off. I like how they feel, and they're just kind of like a different unique piece. I'd say in the $5 to $10 range on those, even though they're plastic. Just the type of plastic and how they feel. Just really interesting to me. We'll say 5, but like I said, they're just like an interesting part. Like, they're a well-made plastic is what I'm trying to say. Like, they're plastic, and I can see the line of the plastic. At the same time, they don't feel like cheap plastic. You know, maybe I'll have to look those up. We'll say 5 for now. And this just looks like a little chain. Oh, it says it's, what does that say? Generation BCB. So this will probably could be a $10 piece. They're not too expensive or anything. Let me take it out so you can see it. That's just a long chain with the little danglies, but I would imagine it would go in about the $10 range for that brand. So let's talk about totals. So the total here out of all of the jewelry pieces is $187. So if we add all of it up from all of our other totals, we're looking in the $500 range. So here I got something for $8. I paid $22 shipping, and my estimated value of this is going to be over $500. I do think this was the best deal yet, but just knowing the value of all of that and what I've got from that just means to me that the people who buy jewelry in bulk, they really are able to offer more of a great deal on pieces because they're paying so much little per piece. If we had to divide the number of pieces in here, and I didn't really write down how many pieces I have total, but I would imagine that it would be something, it'd be less than $1 per item. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you'd like to see more of this video, please let me know in the comments. If you're interested in me doing a giant box and then putting it up on Whatnot and doing a dual sale, let me know that too, because I think that'd be fun. Well, thanks again for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.